Well, hello there, folks. How are you? It's lovely to see you as usual, and I hope that I find you very well indeed. So as you can see, I've done some get ahead gravy because you've got enough to do in Christmas Day, let's face it. So this can be made well in advance and frozen, or you can do this the night before, just pop it into the fridge, or if you've got a cold garage, stick it in there. So we're just going to get right into it. And all of these ingredients and weights will be in the description box underneath the video. So the first thing you're going to do is prep all of your veggies. Now this is very roughly done because it's all just going to get sieved at the end anyway. So get yourself 2 large onions. You just want to quarter them and get the worst of the skin off. They don't have to be completely peeled. You're just looking for the flavour from all of these things. And then a couple of carrots. If your carrots are really small, use 3 like I'm doing. Or if you've got big mammoth carrots, you could probably get away with 1 or even 2. Pop those into the bowl, and then your celery. You want to use a couple of sticks. Again, mine are quite small, so I've used a few, but if you've got the bigger sticks, just use 2. And then for herbs, I've got rosemary, and I've also got sage, and I've got some bay leaves, but you can use thyme, whatever you like. I just think these go really well with chicken. You'll also need some smoky bacon or some pancetta, which I've got here. You just want to roughly chop this up as well. This will give you a nice sort of background smoky flavour. And then a couple of Star Anise. All of these things, are optional. You can add and leave out, what you do and don't like. I was looking for chicken wings. I could not find them, and I could not find chicken thighs either. So I've got chicken legs, but ideally you would want to use chicken wings or chicken thighs for maximum flavour. So into a large roasting tin, pop your veggies. On top of that, you're going to throw your herbs. So I've got 5 sage leaves, and just sort of roughly tear them apart with your hands. The same with the bay leaves, 5 of those, and just pop them on top. And then your rosemary. So I've used 3 sprigs of rosemary. Now if you hold your rosemary, you'll find the end of the stick and pull in the opposite direction, against the grain, and it'll come off really easy. Or you could just pop the whole stick in, it's up to you. And then your bacon on top. And then whatever your chicken you're deciding to use. My chicken legs were quite large, so I only managed to fit 4 in here. But yeah, put in as many as you can. The more chicken you put in, the more flavour you're going to get. And then a couple of Star Anise just tucked in the middle. Plenty of salt and pepper to this. And then you want to put a good glug of olive oil or a spray of olive oil all over the top of this. Roast it in the oven for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Those are your temperatures there. And when it comes out, your vegetables will be starting to char, and your chicken will be lovely and crispy. The skin will be lovely and crispy and well cooked through. So you want to give this a good rough mix and break up all of that chicken, because we're now going to let it simmer on top of the hob for about half an hour, and that's going to get all those flavours out even more. To this, we want to pop 4 tablespoons of plain flour. This is going to thicken up your gravy at the end, and just give it a good stir through, making sure everything is well coated and there are no big lumps of flour in there. So onto your hob. I've got a gas cooker, but this will work with electric as well. And I've got a really small cooker, so I'm going to put my back ring and my front ring on. To this, I'm going to add 2 litres of boiling water, and just turn your heat up to sort of a medium heat and let this simmer away for about 30 to 35 minutes. But do keep an eye on it, and come back once in a while and do mash everything down, because that's going to release the flavours even more. And at the end, as you can see there, the meat is just falling off the bone. It's basically bones now. So this is what you're looking for, and everything will be lovely and flavoursome. So grab yourself a large bowl and a sieve, and you just want to push everything through your sieve as much as you can. Obviously, discard what you don't use, or you can use that for, whatever you like. I just discard the leftovers. And I should have a pint. And I'm going to do that again because I love the way that looks, and I've got exactly a pint of gravy, which is more than enough for us because there are 4 of us. But obviously if there are more of you, you can double up in the recipe or do a double batch. Now obviously this isn't a Christmas dinner, this is just a midweek family meal. We've got some chicken with stuffing, some broccoli, mashed potatoes, a couple of potato croquettes, and some extra stuffing in the middle. And it's a beautiful gravy, but it's not an overly thick, overpowering gravy. It's not going going to overtake the flavours of everything else. But if you do like a thicker gravy, just add a wee bit more flour at the flour stage. So it's just up to you how thick you like it, but that is perfect for us. And just before I leave you, I wanted to say, as usual, a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page and to the channel members here on YouTube as well. And I think I've updated those pages now, so if you've been left out, do let me know down below, or you can reach me over on Instagram. And if you're not following me over on Instagram yet, I'm What's for Tea 3 over there, and it'd be lovely to see you over there as well, because obviously I post videos and pictures and things that don't make it over to YouTube. So whenever you choose to join me again, have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week, and I'll see you often soon back here on What's for Tea. Take care and bye for now. Bye now.